Conscious creation, illusion or reality? The concept of conscious creation is no longer confined to spiritual circles. It's increasingly being explored from scientific perspectives as well. But what does it actually mean? Simply put, conscious creation is the idea that our thoughts, intentions, and emotions can influence how our reality unfolds. Some say it's a mystical illusion, while others believe it's one of life's greatest forgotten truths. In the light of science, in the world of classical physics, reality was considered objective. What is, just is, regardless of what we think. But quantum physics changed that picture profoundly. One of the most fascinating phenomena is the observer effect, which shows that particles behave differently depending on whether or not they are being observed. It's as if reality chooses its path based on conscious awareness. This doesn't mean we can materialize anything just by thinking about it, but it strongly suggests that consciousness is not a passive observer. It's an active participant in the unfolding of reality. Then there's neuroplasticity, the science showing that our thoughts physically reshape the structure of our brains. Our behaviors, perceptions, and even our identity are influenced by our mental patterns. What we consistently think and feel literally shapes who we become. That alone is an act of creation. The spiritual perspective. Spiritual teachings have long proclaimed that the world begins within. Thought, intention, energy, these precede form. Whether it's Eastern philosophy, Hermetic wisdom, or Christian mysticism, all share a common thread. As within, so without. The universe is not a detached machine. It is a living, conscious field where every vibration affects everything else. Conscious creation, then, is not about magically summoning cars or money, but about entering a state of alignment within ourselves that reflects what we wish to see externally. Many misunderstand this. It's not about total control. It's about participation in a co-creative process, taking ownership of our internal state. My perspective. To me, conscious creation is not a miracle cure. It's a mindset. It doesn't mean we control everything. It means we influence something. Life is not just happening to us. We are shaping it with every thought, emotion, and choice. I've seen people radically transform their lives by changing the way they think, not with magic, but with deep inner responsibility. And I've also seen people who thought positively without facing their deeper blocks and saw no change. Conscious creation is not a quick fix, but a journey inward. A growing awareness of our beliefs, our energy, our presence. And if we commit to that journey, new worlds will open before us. You are creating right now. The question is, are you doing it consciously or unconsciously? Your thoughts are not trivial. Your emotions are not random. Your attention is your true currency. Whatever you desire in life, it must first be born within you. Start clearing your inner space, bring your attention back to the present, and ask yourself, what am I radiating right now? That will become the foundation of your tomorrow. The silence that changed everything. There was a woman, let's call her Anna. She was 42 when her life quietly began to fall apart. On the outside, she looked successful. 2 kids, a house, her own business. Everyone said, she's such a strong woman. But inside, something had been off for a long time. It felt like she was living a life someone else had chosen for her. Her smile was often just a mask. More and more, she woke up in the early hours, unable to sleep. Sitting alone in the kitchen, in the dark, she kept asking herself, is this it? Is this what life is supposed to be? Then one morning, as she sat in the stillness, something different happened. There were no answers, but there was a feeling, a gentle, quiet presence she had never known before. Not in her head, in the center of her chest. She didn't know where it came from, but she knew something deep inside her had spoken. And it said, it's okay that you don't know where you're going. Just, for the first time, start walking toward yourself. From that morning on, everything changed. Not on the outside, but on the inside. She began to meditate just 5 minutes at first. Then she started journaling. She noticed how she spoke to her children began to shift. She stopped yelling. She became present. She no longer felt the need to control life. She began to feel it. One day, she wrote in her journal, I still don't know where this path leads, But for the first time, I feel like it's mine. Today, Anna teaches others the power of presence. She doesn't call herself a guru. She doesn't preach. She simply lives consciously. And she says, awakening isn't about lights or miracles. It's that moment when, for the first time, you stop running from yourself. Spiritual awakening isn't always a lightning bolt. Sometimes, it's just a quiet morning, when something inside you finally speaks. If you're listening, you might just begin the journey you've been searching for all along. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me.